Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Mark with the mic.
What is going on? What's going on?
Chillin', Mark. What it is.
Um, a lot of stuff that got announced this week. D23 was this weekend, Friday and Saturday.
hmm
Ubisoft had like a random press conference as well that night. And
Well, for the video game side, I know there's been so Capcom announced, Ubi announced, I think EA.
I had
I'm not
no
sure if it
clue
was
about
EA.
the
There's a
Capcom and
bunch of them that
EA.
are announced in a row, and it's gonna be from I think Ubi's the first one, but it's gonna be going up until next week
Oh,
or
okay.
this week up until like the 15th, I think.
Yeah. I had no clue about the EA and Capcom.
The Capcom one, yeah, they announced the Monster Hunter. Their account said something about it,
Oh, okay.
and I retweeted that. So that'll be this week.
Oh, okay.
I'm not 100% sure if it's EA. It's another big ass company that is announcing stuff this week though.
Yeah.
But Ubi was the first one.
Oh, and Disney. Disney announced video games that
Yeah, yeah, but
there was no, there was
that was
nothing.
for
Yeah,
that was for
Disney 23.
the past week. Not for me, sir.
It was nothing that I was interested in. Even the Black Panther Captain America one, I'm not. The fact that they added two more characters into it, it looks like it's gonna be a four-player game, and I don't want it.
I don't mind if it's a Guardian style game. That's
If
fine,
it's
and
like
I'll pick
Guardians,
it up.
I'll be
But I
more
don't know what
interested
it
in.
is.
Yeah, but
They
they didn't
didn't
show
show
nothing
no
though.
gameplay,
Yeah, they didn't show nothing.
and they didn't even say what type of game it is.
Yeah, so I'm like, I like everyone's like excited. I'm like, I'm looking at. It, I'm like, you showed me nothing.
As long as it's not another Marvel Knights style game, because that's a card game. I don't
Yeah.
want that.
Well, it's a console game, so
That doesn't mean anything. It could be
yeah,
on PC.
it's a console game. That's so yeah, D23 is out Friday. I was kind of excited. I was like, we might see Spider-Man 2. We might see this. And then I think about
No,
it.
no, no. You said it's a console game. No, it's a card game on a console. I know what you mean. It's a video game,
Yeah.
but it's a card game.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen it playing? They have cards in that game.
Yo, okay.
Ugh. Nah, no point. I can't.
Um,
I can't do that.
so I was looking at the D23 Friday. There was like all big announcements for all the Sony games and stuff like that. So I think, automatically, I think Marvel. And I think Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine might get it look a little thing. But then I think about it and I'm like, yeah, Sony's like going like, fuck yeah, we'll show it when we want to show it.
Yeah, they only showed like a piece of the trailers. If you watched it, they
Yeah.
showed the trailers from those games, but that was it.
Yeah.
They ain't show. They didn't even show a full trailer. It
No.
was like a montage.
Yeah, it's a montage of all the games that are coming that Marvel has, and um, it wasn't really impressive. The one that caught my eye just because it looked like Rayman Legends is the Mickey Mouse game.
Okay.
Let me get the title of it for sure. So Disney revealed a 2D platform with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and it hits Switch exclusive. This is straight out like Rayman Legends and the fact that it's gonna be a side scroller and stuff like that. So if you ever played Rayman Legends, it was a cool game. It came out on every single generation. It came out for like the consoles from 360 all the way to now, and they just never let that game die. So it looks like it plays like that. It's gonna be a four-player co-op game. You go through the stages, back and forth, and it's gonna go into like it's gonna have like a style of like a Castlevania-ish, like Castlevania Metro dish with the routes and stuff, but it will be a four-player action game, four-player platformer game.
Okay. Okay.
Illusion Island, that's what it's called.
So it's throwing back to the old Sega Genesis game then, because
Yeah,
that's
but
Castle of
the
Illusion.
animation looks a little off for me. I'm not crazy about the Disney
Oh no, it's
animation
from the
they
new
have.
show. That's
Oh,
where the
okay,
animation's
yeah,
from. But like the name is from like the first
yes,
Mickey Mouse game for
yeah,
Sega Genesis. So
yeah,
that's cool. That's something.
yeah. We got the Marvel Captain America Black Panther from Amy Hennig, which is she's one of the main people over that did Uncharted.
Yeah, she's like the story. She's a very big name in stories in video games, I
Yeah.
believe. So
And the company is doing a Skydance new media division. Um,
Who
Yeah,
that?
it's supposed to take place in like World War II, but they didn't really tell you what kind of game it is, and didn't even show you anything of what the game's gonna let you play like or anything like that.
I guess it, whatever it is, if it's got a story, it'll be good.
Yeah,
That's about it.
that's all you're gonna get.
That's all
You're
I
gonna get
know. You
terrible
told me that.
gameplay, good story.
You told me that lady's name. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Well, she got good stories. She got good story credentials. But what this play like? It's a puzzle game. What?
yeah. We got Midnight Suns, which got the release date of December 2nd.
No, thank you.
I wish, honestly, if this game would have played like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I'd be more involved
Yeah,
in wanting
yeah,
to get it,
yeah.
but it does not, so I have no interest.
How'd you feel about three though?
I didn't like 3.
That's what
Well,
I think
3
it
was
needs to.
okay. It was just more arcadey. It felt more of a phone game than it felt like the Ultimate Alliance.
Well, that ain't good.
Yeah. It felt like it was straight out like it was supposed to be a phone game and they just made it for the Switch. I saw potential in it. I enjoyed playing it, but it got really repetitive after a while.
Okay, okay.
Um, Gargoyles getting a remaster for the Sega Genesis game.
That's pretty cool.
I
They
think
did
that
it
was like
with
the main thing I got hyped about. Like, all right, cool, that's
they did
cool.
it with Aladdin. They did it with Lion King, right?
They didn't remaster them though.
They didn't do any no little updates to them. Oh, this is
No,
completely new.
they just did the. It's the same game. It has a rewind feature.
Wait, so those they didn't do anything but add
The
rewind.
only
This
thing
one
they
is supposed to be
Yeah, the only thing they really remastered was the Ducktales,
interesting. Okay,
and that was
so
like its own game.
I guess I'm glad I didn't buy those. Okay.
Yeah, everything else was the original copies of the game. They just added like rewind features and shit like that.
Nah, I'm good. Emulator's been doing that for years. Sorry, y'all.
That's exactly what they're doing. So hopefully this will be remastered and art will be improved and things like that. But we'll see. And I'm watching the football season started and my Jets already look like they suck.
That sounds about right.
I was like, nothing changes. It's gonna be the same old shit. Anyway, they also announced a bunch of movies. On the Disney side, we got the Mufasa, the Lion King, which is gonna be is gonna be like a prequel to the Lion King. It's gonna show his glory days when he was in hot. Nah, my style of the movie that I wanted was better than what this is gonna be. It's gonna
I
have him
guess
with an
they're gonna
afro.
show him ascend to kinghood, right?
Yes.
How he became the Lion King.
Yeah. Ha! He said it. I was telling Jackie what what the movie should be, is him in his high school days, him not wanting to listen to his father because he doesn't want to go into his dad's business of being a king. He wanted to do his own thing, and he had a little afro and shit. And you see him and Scar smoking pot in high school and shit. I was more interested in my story. Like my story sounds a lot more intriguing.
Why do those lions have bell bottoms on? Oh man,
Yes.
what?
Because it had to be like in 93, yeah. So it had to be like in the late 70s, early 80s. So get some get Zazu, a young Zazu, a young Rafiki, and he's probably the full pot. He's probably the drug dealer, seeing visions and shit. Right? I'm just saying, man, that would have been a better movie. I'm just saying. We got Peter Pan and Wendy, which is gonna be a live action movie of Peter Pan. We got Haunted House, Haunted Mansion. That's getting a movie. I think they did a Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy back in the day, so
Yes,
it's
they
a new
did.
one.
I don't know if it was good or not. I wasn't watching
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Disenchantment, which is the sequel to Enchantment. It was like a fairy tale live action movie that kind of put the world of fairy tale into the real world and shit like that. It's coming back and it has a sequel. Has a good cast.
it. All right, that's good.
We saw the first glimpse of the Little Mermaid. You actually had a glimpse of her swimming and then her first ballad of singing. She has the girl that's playing her has a really amazing voice, so I think it's gonna be good. The only
Mm.
thing I agree with my girl Jackie is she said like the hair could have been a bit more brighter, more red. Other than that, I think it's gonna be good. I think it'll be good for what it is. Am I interested in it? Not really, but I'll watch it anyway.
Yeah, it's I guess good that it exists, but not for me.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Pixar announced Inside Out 2. They also announced They also announced a couple other movies that are coming out very soon. Zootopia is gonna have a six episode anthology. It's gonna be like little shorts of the characters from Zootopia, which I think it would be fun.
I have never seen Zootopia.
Zootopia is a very good movie. I think you would enjoy it.
Is that the one with the sloth?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should watch that. Okay.
that's a good one.
Okay.
It's on Disney Plus.
Okay. Okay.
We got the Mandalorian season 3 trailer. We got Indiana Jones 5 being teased. We actually got the confirmation who's the Black Panther in the new Wakanda Forever trailer they
Okay.
showed.
So
And it's
who's?
Suri.
Oh, okay. Good. Good.
Yeah.
That's
We
cool.
got footage of Ironheart. We got a brief conversation about Ahsoka for Star Wars. They showed King the Conqueror and his like get up but without the blue face for Ant-Man Wasp Quantumanium. We got the Werewolf by Night trailer, which is a black and white. It's kind of like a nowadays black and white movie with it's gonna star the Werewolf by Night and also the Man Thing and shit like that. It's gonna have in there. It's gonna be more of a horror style thing. It looks really cool. I like the black and white shit, so it looks interesting. The full trailer's up, so definitely check that out. We got the trailer for Secret Invasion with Samuel Jackson. It's gonna be dealing with scrolls and shit like that. It looks pretty interesting. I'm actually looking forward to it. Armor Wars got announced. We haven't seen nothing on it, but Don Cheadle's is taking the lead on that one. Fantastic Four got their director, which is Matt Sheckman. He also directed WandaVision. So if you like the WandaVision, that's going to be more his style of what the movie's going to come. We got announced the Thunderbolts. You were a little disappointed with the team. I understand that, and I actually agreed that that team would have been awesome. But we got Ghost coming back from Ant-Man 2. We got the Canadian Captain America dude from
Oh, U.S. Agent. Yeah.
huh?
Isn't it U.S. Agent?
No,
Or is it
no, we
somebody
actually
else?
the
I don't
Canadian
know.
the Guardian. I think Red Guardian. Yeah, that's his name.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
He's back from Black Widow. We got the new Black Widow back there as well. She was in Hawkeye.
Why would the thing that kills me is I see the post. So you just skip it. I
Yeah.
see Taskmaster on here.
Yeah.
Why would they team up?
I don't know. Maybe that Taskmaster got reprogrammed.
Because if again, I did not see that movie, but I got the gist of it. Weren't they enemies?
Yeah, but also they probably reprogrammed the person or is probably a new person in the suit.
And also that look is terrible. It's trash. They need
Yeah.
to trash that look.
U.S. agents in it, and then also with soldiers in this team. I'm hoping that we see Citizen V or Baron Zemo because Baron Zemo was one of the main first people in um, the Thunderbolts, and he kind of started.
Mhm.
He's the one that kind of started the team, so I kind of wish that he's in it, and so I'm hoping that he comes in eventually. Um, not great. It's okay. I'm not like super excited, but I think they'll deliver a good movie though.
I mean, I'm sure people will like it, but I
You got
don't care.
you got three people with shields.
You didn't give me what I wanted. I don't care.
You got four people with shields in this movie.
Oh, so they can just block bullets all day?
There
Okay.
you
Okay.
go.
Y'all better not get shot.
We got little announcement for Captain America 4, New World Order, and that the leader is gonna be probably one of the villains.
Shit. I mean, they took long enough.
Yeah, and it's the same guy that they kind of developed in Incredible Hulk. So in the beginning of Incredible Hulk, the dude got hit with the gamma thing that he was
You mean
testing.
the Edward Norton one?
Yeah, yeah, and his brain was starting to bubble up. It's gonna be
Good
that actor.
lord, that took a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at least they did that in that way. Loki season 2 gets his first look as well as long as same thing with the Marvels. Got his first trailer. Echo got his first trailer. Daredevil Born Again got announced, and it's on its way, starting to film. And that's it for the Disney side. And then we also got Ubisoft announcing a bunch of Assassin's Creeds. We got Assassin's Creed Mirage, which is gonna go more into. It looks like it's going more in the line of this dude, the first one. What was the first assassin?
You mean like
The
old
original,
school?
the
Or you
OG
mean
one, yeah.
Uh, Not
What was his name?
Ezio. I forgot his name.
Not
It's
Ezio.
been too long.
Yeah,
It's been too long.
Altair.
Altair. Yeah, there
Altair.
you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Yeah. So it's going into the same country that he was from. So I wonder where they're gonna go with that.
Well,
But it's
I
like
don't.
later on. So basically, this is what kind of
So
in Pakistan and stuff.
the thing about that guy, though, I don't even remember where he's from, because in the game he's just like a generic white dude. And remember, where
Yeah,
you start in the game, they don't start it unless that's where he's from. Because I know the
because he was in
assassins, they
Jerusalem.
have origins.
He's
Yeah,
in
that's what I'm
Jerusalem.
like.
Yeah.
They have origins and stuff. So I guess if he's from there, that's where he's from. But correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't the PSP game go into like more stuff? And isn't there like even more like backstory
I
to
don't think
even
they
that
talk about
guy?
that.
Oh no,
I
the
don't think they
his
did
game
go
was
into that
bad.
though. No, I don't think it's that bad. It's just the fact that no one really played it.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. So like I know there's a bunch of stuff I don't even know about that dude. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
But Mirage is the next game coming out 2023. They did announce a Netflix live action series, which I really
Oh,
hope is
Assassin's
better
Creed?
than that movie because that movie was doo doo.
No bueno.
But I could see potential in this in the TV series, depending on
Time,
how where it
basically.
takes place too.
Like time. You have the time
Yeah,
to tell the story, to show different things, to go through and explain everything.
yeah,
And, not just put the dude in the make the animus this thing that is you're stuck to
yeah.
like that. You know what I mean?
So from Assassin's Creed Mirage, I heard it's gonna go back into the old gameplay of 1 and 2. So it's gonna play in that style of more stealth than actual like straight up fighting kind of thing. Because later on in the series, it kind of you could still do the stealth thing, but you don't have to.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
in this
that's what I
one,
figured.
it relied on stealth a lot.
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing, that's kind of what I liked in
Yeah,
the first two. You know what I mean?
the
I
one I'm interested in
I
the
think I
most,
stopped playing after two.
yeah,
No, Brotherhood. Brotherhood.
brother was good.
And then I skipped three. I skipped the PSP one for three, and I went to Black Flag, and that's a good
Black
game.
Flag was
That's a
dope too.
really good game.
Yeah,
But you didn't really need stealth in that game. You could shoot
yeah,
people.
exactly.
That
Like,
pistol was, yo, that pistol was lethal.
yeah. Then we got Assassin's Creed Codename Red. Trailer takes the series to Japan. Finally.
The one that I saw people holding it against them because they had a big ass controversy back in the day. I
Yeah,
think around the time of Black Flag when they were like, no, we're not going to Japan. They kept teasing it, teasing it, teasing, and we're
yeah,
like, the next game, not in Japan. The next game, not in Japan. And I remember, I think do you remember the story in Assassin's Creed Black Flag where you play in that company,
yeah,
which is basically Ubisoft, and I think the game you were playing, like it had a Japanese place in it. And it was
yeah.
like so many people were hyped up, and they was like, no.
It looks like it's gonna like he's going more ninja style. It's gonna be in future Japan and stuff. Especially with like the games like Ghost of Tsushima and the other one that these guys made. What was it? What was that other ninja game that came
Which
out?
one? Which type of stealth game? To my action
No,
game?
the action game. That the Dark Souls people did.
Oh, Sekiro.
Sekiro. So like games like Sekiro and
Well,
this
Sekiro's not really a stealth game. It has stealth, but you
yeah.
can't.
But like ninja, like feudal Japan kind of style. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
It's
get
Ghost
you.
of
I get
Tsushima
you.
as well. So with the likes of games like that, you're gonna probably see it kind of going into those kind of styles.
I mean, I hope they can innovate.
Yeah, me too.
Remember, they were the ones who were here before everybody else, so let's see what they can do, right?
Yeah,
Well, then again, I know that's not the same people. You know that guy,
yeah,
the front man is not the same front man as the new one. So
yeah,
let's
yeah,
see what happens.
yeah. So I'm hoping more for that one. I'm looking at that one more than I'm looking at the Mirage. I really, honestly, don't really have any hype for that game. They didn't give me anything to be hyped about.
They didn't show like
They did
did they
show the
show
trailer. It
gameplay?
just I didn't care for it. I was just like, it's the same
It
shit.
doesn't look like different.
Nah, it just looks like the same shit.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
As
That's
in
the
the
problem.
feudal Japan thing kind of has me more interested because I like the buildings, I like the setup, I like the background, and like I like Japanese shit. So I think
But
I'll be more hyped for that.
that one they show less of, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I was
that's the
more
problem.
excited for their picture of that than the whole thing they show of Mirage.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah,
Cause it's true. I mean, you keep making the same damn game.
yeah.
I mean, although you play Odyssey, Odyssey was a different game,
Odyssey was good. I liked the Valhalla as well.
but those were less stealth though. But like,
But Valhalla was just straight up. Valhalla, you could stealth, but that game
it's a
you did not have to
yeah,
stealth. The dude was like
no, no,
like Thor. He's gonna
yeah,
walk up to
exactly.
someone and whack him with this axe.
Shout outs to Kingston.
Yes.
Bringing out that hammer.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, Odyssey. Odyssey also wasn't really stealthy either. So
It wasn't okay.
no, it
Okay.
was more because it was Spartans and shit. They're not stealth. They're
There you
no
go.
never
There
stealth.
you go. Nope.
They yell before they hit you.
Exactly.
Exactly. They want you to know. So I'm interested to see where it goes. I'll probably just keep an eye on and look at the graphics and stuff like that. But as of right now, I'm more interested in the Japanese one than I am interested in the one that's coming out soon.
Yes, sir. Same here.
And then also the last thing they showed was Division Heartland. It got its official gameplay. This is a brand new Division game.
Like I said before, somewhere Jinkies is vibrating.
Wait, is it a new game?
Or is a add on to 2?
Gameplay Division features. Oh, it's gonna be a free to play though. So it
He's
looks like
still
it's gonna be
vibrating.
interested added
He's
to it.
vibrating less, but he's still vibrating.
Yeah, yeah. I like the Division. I thought it was a fun game. I just got bored fast, but that's just
Two
me.
was good. I just couldn't. I had to make choices because that game was like
Yeah,
80 gigs.
yeah, and yeah, it's
That was
like
on. That was still on console, and 80 gigs was like, I gotta make decisions.
yeah,
Am I playing this or am I playing Monster Hunter? Sorry, you gotta go.
yeah.
It is what it is.
But that's everything that was announced in the last weekend. There's a lot of things to take in, so yeah, a lot of good stuff. Hopefully, again, that Red the codename Assassin's Creed codename Red, I'm all for. And they also mentioned
Yeah.
something about Assassin's Creed Affinity. I don't know what that is, but they didn't really hint at what it was either. They did just show all
Okay.
the
Okay.
assassins.
I think it's supposed to be they're making a database,
Oh, okay.
so you can look through all the games,
Okay.
like characters and backgrounds and stories and stuff, which is good. It's just, actually you mentioning that, I realized they're putting out a documentary for the 15th anniversary,
Oh, cool.
which is cool. And somebody had mentioned that, a lot more companies that have game franchises that last more than like 10 years should do that. And
No,
that
I
makes
I
sense.
agree with that.
That makes sense. Because I also forgot that's the thing we don't really get anymore. Because I don't know if you remember, Merc. Like, there used to be a bunch of companies that used to show back behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the last one I can remember that was really big that made an impact was Capcom with Devil May Cry 5.
I remember BioShock.
Okay.
That's an older
Okay.
one though. That's like old.
That's the older one.
But I
But, like,
think that documentary of the backstage thing came out when they did the 3-part release, like the compilation of them.
okay. All right. That's not bad.
Also, the current Last of Us. If you actually finish the game, you can unlock the podcast of the story of behind the game and all that shit.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
So they do actually have the documented footage and things like that of what took it to make the story and everything like that.
I'm not mad, but they ain't, they're not exactly the longest running franchise. I'd be more
Well,
hype
they
if
had like
somebody
3
did an
generations
Uncharted
though.
one.
They were in
Yeah, no, but I'm
PS3.
just saying, like, it's like one with mad games that changed directors and went different places and
Yeah,
stuff. Like, where's the Uncharted one?
like Uncharted, Call of Duty.
Yeah, like all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Give me an NBA Jam documentary.
NBA
Where's the NBA
Jam,
Jam?
2K.
Where's the MK documentary?
Yeah,
Seriously, where's the MK doc? That
MK.
somebody call Ed Boon.
Yeah, boom. Make a documentary if you're not doing
Find
it.
Tobias, make amends. Y'all need to make a documentary on that game, on that entire franchise. Street Fighter doesn't have one, I don't believe either.
Yeah,
Y'all slacking. What's going on?
yeah. My Jets suck.
Uh-oh.
Man, this dude's getting his ass handed to him. He can't do nothing.
It's a blowout.
It's about to be. Luckily, the Jets actually have a decent defense, and it kind of saves their ass. Anyway, goddamn football. Yeah, it started this week. That's why. It's
The other
new
thing I
season
know
this week.
for this week that started also new season. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean Part 2.
Yeah.
And that's like the other half of the episodes.
Oh, cool.
So when they first released, I think it's 8 and 8.
Okay.
So the first 8 came out, now the last 8. So I started that. I don't know if you've watched any of the JoJo series.
No, I have not.
You should.
I will definitely check it one day.
That's like okay, I'll give you the recommendation the same way I recommended Yakuza. You should watch that. And you can watch it in English.
Is it all on Netflix or anything?
I don't know if the first series is on Netflix.
So there is a first series beyond the one that's out now.
Yeah. There's
JoJo.
they're actually going in order. So there are, if this is the 6th, no, this is the 5th JoJo they got up to. No, this is the 6th
So
one. This is part 6. But like, there are actually 6 series of JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
So they all have names for their seasons, right?
Yeah, they do.
So they have from Phantom Blood and Battle Tendencies.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? Stardust.
Crusaders. Mm-hmm.
Crusaders. Diamond Unbreakable.
Yep.
Gold Wind. And Star Ocean. Is that the right order? Or there's more?
Yeah, it should be in order. Yeah.
That's the right order? Okay. So they have how long they are? About 26. Oh, yeah.
They're not that long.
So what I'll do is
they flow into each other too. So
okay. So I'll start it. I have it on my
the other
list.
thing you might like is that they have licensed music for the intros and outros. Okay. You actually might like that a lot.
Yeah.
No. It's the outros that get licensed music. The intros is
if this is as bizarre as the game, because my first experience with JoJo Bizarre Adventure was the Dreamcast game, and it was weird, and I liked it.
That's the 4th part.
Yeah.
So that's Stardust Crusaders.
Okay.
So there's 3 more. The other ones are before that. So
okay. So
that's most people's favorite, but that's kind of their fault because that's the only one that really got a video game. Like there is no video game for the first 3 parts.
Adventure.
At least I'm not that I'm familiar with. There might have been something for Super Nintendo. I don't remember.
All right,
on
so
PlayStation.
Yeah.
No, it was that.
So Netflix has them all. So I'm looking at it right now, and they said 2012 was the first.
Okay, good.
Season. Battle Tendencies was 2nd. Stardust Crusaders was 3rd. Yeah, so they're pretty much. And Star Ocean is the 6th.
Stone Ocean is 6. Yeah.
All right, sweet. So I'll start it, and I'll come back and tell you what I think of it when I actually start.
I know we have 1,000,001 things to watch, but
what I'll do is because I'm pretty much done. So me and Tommy plan to cast Saturday, and we actually might do the Hot Ones. We actually are going to do the Hot Ones challenge as well, so we'll be filming for that. Yeah, check it out on YouTube, Mark with the Mic. And we'll be going live with the Hot Ones. We might do it a little different this time. One, I'm not going to cook it. I'm just going to order fucking the wings because it was a bitch to do everything at once. 2 will be... we might just do like trivia, kind of trivia questions and shit like that while we do the wings and shit. I don't know. We got to find something to talk about and shit. But that week, so I'm done with everything I was supposed to watch. So right now I have a clear slate of what I could watch something. So... I'll probably start at least the first season now.
Okay. All right. So you'll finally understand Dio.
Yeah.
Well, no, you won't understand him because you won't understand why is he pure evil from the beginning.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it because I actually for a while I looked at it and it always looked interesting. I just never took the time to watch it.
There's a lot of little things that you'll like because you'll probably. You'll like the references to pop music and rock, and because almost everything in JoJo's is named after something musical.
Yeah.
Like.
And you know how I got into Yakuza, so I'll go head first into the shit. I think I've beaten 0 3 times.
they don't need to, but they got the money. They should remaster that game.
They
I
should
don't even like
they should
make it in
update
the
some
new
of
engine.
the other ones too.
Yeah, yeah. Three,
Like I
four.
would
Was
like a
it 3, 4,
Kiwami.
5?
Yeah, 345. They need a
Yeah,
Kiwami 345.
they should Kiwami 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
Yep, yep.
because I'd say Kiwami 2 overall had the best gameplay of them because it was the most updated of the Dragon Engine, so it was cleaner.
Personally, I like Kiwami 1. No, no, no. Personally, I like Zero, and Zero's the oldest. But
Yeah,
like, Zero's more. It's a story of Zero. I
yeah.
still think Zero's the best one. Period.
Like gameplay wise, I like out of all of them, I like the 2 more because it was more simplified with the fight mechanics
Yeah, I like it. I
and it
like
looked
that one
better.
better than 6
Yeah,
because 6 was the beginning of the Dragon
yeah,
engine, and it was more janky.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so
But I'm
I
hoping
don't know.
for
I still like the Zero engine. I
yeah,
just wish they would have kept that and refined that one
yeah,
because there's stuff that when they went to the Dragon engine, they you can't do anymore. Like the
yeah,
grab is that spin grab.
yeah,
I don't like that.
yeah,
Sorry, I don't like that. I like the original grab, hold the dude, pick where you go, slam him, punch him, turn to his back. Like once you learn the whole thing, it was tech in that game. I'm just
yeah,
saying. But that's about it, right?
yeah.
We had a lot of the Disney Marvel, so
A
yeah.
lot of announcements, just a lot. So JoJo, I'll start
Um,
watching. I'll give you an update when if I watch some of it this week.
mhm. All right, so
Um,
I guess we could get into the movie. You got anything else?
no, not really. I got some more figures in, but I think I'll just announce everything next week because I have more stuff coming.
Okay,
I
okay,
have
that
more
makes
stuff
sense.
coming in.
All right, cool, cool.
So, yeah.
So we can go to this week's movie, which is Constantine
Yes.
from 2005. It is rated R. It is 2 hours and 1 minute. Uh, let's see. The release date is February 16th was the premiere. It debuted February 18th, 2005 in the
Yep.
US. And who do we have? We have directed by Francis Lawrence.
Yeah, he's famous for the Hunger Games series,
Oh, okay, so at least he has something
and he
going
did
on
the
after
Red
this.
Sparrow with Jennifer Lawrence, and he also did I Am Legend with Will Smith.
Okay, cool, cool. I see here before though. He's got hella music videos.
Yes, I saw that too. I was like, and then he had a
And
lot.
they are not small. They are not
Yeah,
small fries. These are like top of the line music videos.
I was trying to find which
Green
one.
Day, Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, Janet Jackson, Destiny's Child, like Shakira, like literally Shakira's whenever, wherever. He's
Yeah,
uncredited, but like, bruh, you look through his like
Britney
Alanis
Spears.
Morissette, Will Smith, Pink,
Yeah,
dude, his music could
Will Smith.
Aerosmith. I don't want to miss a thing, bruh.
Yeah,
This guy's got Tevin Campbell. Go back to 1996.
yeah,
This dude's got
a
he's
lot
got a
of
legendary background in music videos.
yeah.
So I'm almost apt to say it's his fault that MTV died because it looked like he stopped making music videos and went to make movies, and it
Yeah,
was like, well,
I did my time.
close up shop.
He did Aaron
Um,
Levine. He did
Black Eyed
Alanis
Peas, like
Morissette.
like look at it, Audio Slave. Come on,
Genuine.
yeah,
Janet
crazy,
Jackson.
crazy.
What song
And it's
Janet
like the
Jackson
good
did?
videos. Look at the video names. It's the good ones. It's
Oh, he
crazy.
did the one with Missy Elliott, Janet
Mm-hmm.
Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
POD Alive.
Yep. Top tier. So
Nice.
he's got
Little
credentials.
Kim. Ricky
Shit.
Martin.
Yep. Yep.
Enrico. Oh, Enrique
He's
Iglesias.
pretty much the MTV like VJ era, like his whole list.
Yeah, yeah, because Ricky Iglesias is the one of his popular ones.
Hmm.
Back at one, Brian McKnight is
Yep. Yep.
yeah. And then he went to do Constantine. About hell.
I assume it was a passing project. I don't know. Or maybe he saw the dollars in the check
So if
and
you're
a chance to work with Keanu,
yeah.
maybe. So
So this is a vertical based on a vertical DC character. Came from Hellblazer.
Okay, I see that. I see that. So
Yeah.
who's that guy? Is Garth Ennis is the number one person you usually think of, right?
Yeah, he's the one that originally wrote the story.
Okay.
Like, all these writers over here at Alan Moore, they all kind of pitched in to write the story of Constantine.
I see Jamie Delano's on there. It says as
Yeah,
Hellblazer
yeah,
with Garth Ennis. For the story for the movie, Kevin Broadbent,
yeah,
and then it says the screenplay is Kevin Broadbent, Frank A. Capello.
yeah,
So those two are the movie guys.
yeah.
The movie stars, obviously, Keanu Reeves, like we said. He is John Constantine.
Yes,
Rachel Wise is Angela Dodson
I
and
like
Isabel
Rachel Weisz.
Dodson. I'm not.
She was in the Mummy
I'm
movies.
not familiar. Oh, that's who that is.
Yeah,
She looks different. No, bro, she looks like a different
yeah.
person.
I kind of wanted her as Catwoman when I first saw that they were casting. I thought she would have been a good Catwoman
Okay, okay,
for
okay.
like the Dark Knight Rising,
Mm.
not
I
the
got you.
Catwoman movie.
I got you.
Nothing was gonna top that Catwoman movie.
That was the boy Shia LaBeouf as
Yes,
Chas, the cab driver. That was Digimon, Jimon Han.
Digimon.
No, the D is silent. Jimon Hansu. As Midnight, the shaman, the voodoo doctor, because they say the witch doctor.
So we have three people that have been in Marvel movies in this movie.
Okay. Well,
Rachel
at
Wise,
this point, who hasn't?
yeah,
Let's just put it this way.
but
It's 2022.
Rachel
At
Wise,
this point,
Tilden Swanson, and him. They all in Marvel movies.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's only a matter of time till Keanu Reeves is in one, right?
Yeah, they're looking at Hellblazer, Ghost Rider,
There you go. Why not?
Johnny Blaze.
Why not? We got Max Baker as B-Man. B-Man. Uh, Pruitt Taylor Vince as Father Hennessy. That I didn't realize the name and his drinking in the movie, but yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
Gavin Rossdale, which
yes,
he's pretty famous for a lot of
he's
things.
the lead singer of
As
Bush.
Balthazar.
Yeah,
As Balthazar. Tilda Swinton as Gabriel. Um, Peter Stormare as Satan himself.
yes,
Jesse Ramirez as Scavenger. No picture here.
yeah,
Let's see. Jose Zuniga, because it's got the little accent. So you
yeah,
got to do the Inye. Detective Weiss. Um, Francis Guinan as Father Garrett. Larry Cedar. Oh, that's Vermin Man. That's who that is.
yeah.
Vermin Man. April Grace as Dr. Archer. Susan Wong as Mother. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, we got
I
the
think we're
main
gonna
ones.
stop. We're gonna stop at Possessed Girl. Johanna Trias as Possessed Girl.
Yeah, there you go.
Because you know what? You see her in the very beginning of the movie. So
Yeah.
there you go.
So
Do you? Before we even get into it, are you familiar with Hellblazer and
yeah,
Constantine?
because I liked the Hellblazer comics when they first released and stuff like that. So I read a lot of them. So knowing Constantine and stuff like that, I thought the movie kind of did a decent job from what the comic presented. And I
All
think
right.
that was
So
one
I'm
of
gonna ask.
yeah
Got a
that,
question about the character in general
yeah
because I know he came back and he was popular, right?
yeah
That's
yeah
the only one I know, the one that was on the television
yeah.
show.
Matthew Reeves plays him.
So
I think it's Matthew
has the
Reeves.
character gone through different iterations and stuff? Like, is this look and like maybe his power set was a specific era of Constantine?
I think they always kind of kept certain things the same, like the smoking, the
Okay.
trench coat, the look of the cat guy, the button down shirt with the tie. They always kept that look. That look always stood because even in the CW shows, he had the same look. Always kind of sarcastic and always very blunt and things like that. Always smoking cigarettes and shit like that. So yeah, those are the characteristics of him that they always keep on. So even the comics to Keanu Reeves to even Matt Reeves, they're all the same.
Got you. Cool. Cool.
Um, this one just kind of I don't know. Like I enjoyed the movie. I didn't think it was that bad. But there was things about it that I wished it was more connected. I felt like there was a lot of like things that weren't explained enough.
I
You
get that.
understand?
I get
Yeah.
that.
And so
Steiner doesn't like it though.
yeah. So we kind of went to one scene to another and kind of just went back and forth, but it was no explanation of why he does this do it, or this is why is this here, why is he there, why is things like that. The acting wise wasn't bad. I didn't think it was bad. My only issue was, and I was telling you this, I had to blast my TV to hear fucking Keanu Reeves talk. He mumbles. He talks with balls in his mouth. I cannot hear one word he fucking says. And
Agreed.
I kept raising the volume, and then the action scene comes, and
Yeah,
that's
this
all.
is one of those movies. Yeah,
I was like,
the sound mixing is bad.
I
Yeah.
should have like wore headphones watching this movie because I did
The
not understand half. I had to keep subtitles on because I did not understand what he's saying.
same. I had
Yeah,
to use subtitles.
yeah,
That is true. I had to blast it, and then gunshots, and then you got to turn it down.
yeah,
Yeah. This is one of those movies.
yeah,
So that's probably the major point I have against it, because some of the stuff is kind of lost when you don't watch it with headphones.
yeah,
Unfortunately, it is what it is.
yeah.
Dastana's on a rampage today.
Yeah, but I enjoyed the concept of the movie. I wish they could have explained things a bit more. They could have been more structured with a lot of the story that was going into, especially with when it came to Lucifer and some of the other ones that you kind of saw randomly. The only one, Gabriel, was the one that you kind of got the beginning and end to, but the rest of it you didn't get that. Why are they there?
Yeah, I would say he's one of the most explained characters, but even Constantine himself, there's so many things that happen in the movie that, as a watcher, and if you're not familiar with the character, you're just like, why is he doing this? Why
Yeah,
does that? Why does this? Like some of the things that the guy brings him, Bugman,
yeah,
B-Man brings him, you know what I mean? Like, there's very limited understanding of what works. Why does certain things work certain ways in this universe?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I really didn't
That's
like the gun.
maybe the problem. That's maybe my main issue with the story, is just like they almost kind of they don't I don't wanna say they don't baby you, but it's almost as if they go into it with you like knowing what's happening. Like
Yeah,
almost being like, oh yeah, you know this character. Like they do it
yeah,
almost on a level of a character like a Spider-Man or Wolverine or something that's like had so much exposure time and time again that it's in the cultural zeitgeist. Like everybody knows about
yeah,
Uncle Ben and Aunt May. You know what I mean? I don't know a goddamn thing about
yeah,
Constantine.
yeah. And as a character, you
So
kind of need to know, like, especially like if you, yeah, those are the things that has to be explained. And I feel like
so
when you got him later on, like in the TV series and stuff, you kind of got more explanation of what he is and what and how he is.
yeah, yeah, it's probably a better way.
Yeah,
I mean, not for nothing, they do the homework, but it's deep in the movie where they give you his origin. You know
yeah,
what I mean? That's the thing, is you don't get his origin maybe till about halfway through,
yeah,
maybe 2/3 through, when
yeah,
like he actually goes to hell.
yeah,
So it's there's a lot of stuff. I mean, but then again, there is something to be said for mystique in a movie.
yeah.
Like, not that you gotta tell everybody everything, but there are some important things. Like, it's just like, who the hell is this character?
Yeah,
So
I agree.
that's kind of why it feels like that.
Yeah, uh,
Um, but it's cool.
yeah,
I will say this movie is actually cool because the CG is good. The
yeah.
CG
It's not bad.
works,
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
and they use it for the right things at the right times. Like, I love the part even in the beginning with the demon,
Yeah,
when the girl's freaking out and whatnot, and the demon's like, you can see it inside of her,
yeah,
and it's like, oh, like, damn, like they went the extra mile to show the demon like and they also have like a weird design too, which like, okay, props to you. That's an original demon design. Like
yeah,
they have no upper, like the brain is just no eyes, no nose,
yeah,
just gone,
yeah,
and it's just a mouth to feed, because that's all they do is just tear shit apart.
yeah,
Um, and then the whole thing with the exorcism and the mirror and the thing I do like though, like even though they don't explain everything, they do show you the relationships with the different people in his universe.
yeah,
So you see the relationship with the Shia LaBeouf character.
yeah.
and you see the relationship with Father Hennessy,
Mm-hmm.
and you get to learn a little bit about those characters as you go through the movie, and it's like, okay, all right, so there's something here, there's some substance, but again, like for a first movie, first time ever, maybe you should have started with the origin,
Yeah.
maybe. So
So we're
it's what
gonna
it is.
give it
3.5.
2.5.
Solid. Yeah, it's a solid movie.
So your 3.5s are American Splendor, Ghost World, Josie and the Pussycats. So where are you gonna put it?
Which one is at the top?
American Splendor.
I'll put this above Josie and the Pussycats. I like American Splendor.
Okay. So over Josie and on the Dark World or Ghost World.
Under Ghost World?
You want on the Ghost World or over Ghost World?
Over Ghost World. Over.
All right. So yours will be your number 13.
Okay.
Constantine. All right, Constantine. I gave it a 3.5 as well, and it made my number 10.
Nice.
3.5.
So what did you put it over? With the bump?
I put it over League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Okay.
And no, wait, where is it? Is that mine? No, that's yours. Oopsie. That's yours. Mine's right here. I put it over, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and Unbreakable, Ghost World, Josie and the Pussycats.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. All right. Our next movie for our comic book theater will be Son of the Mask. Oh, fucking A.
Damn.
Uh,
Scraping the bottom of the barrel. Here we go. I can't wait. Can't wait.
So we got Son of the Mask this week. We got Sin City next week. We got Batman Begins the following, and Fantastic Four gonna close out September. October we got History of Violence, V for Vendetta, 300, and Superman Returns.
I would just like to point out, shout outs to, it was just random because he posted a clip of Marv. Shout outs to Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
So basically, he's the real life Marv
Yeah.
in wrestling. So there you go.
All right. Yeah, you know what? Just thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, he actually is.
He kind of is, yeah.
He kind of has a beat up face too and everything.
I mean, if you see before AEW stuff he's been through, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's our comic book theater. Again, next week will be Son of the Mask. God damn.
Everything I saw
2005 was not a good year.
No.
At least Constantine was okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
All right.
We can wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast. Make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclonic, and that is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. We have YouTube. We have SoundCloud. And we have Spotify. And got a WordPress, so check it out.
Yep.
Where you at, Mark?
All right. First things first. YouTube. The Mark with the Mic on YouTube next week, next Saturday live. We will have our Hot Ones challenge for this year's box. And we also have like 3 additional sauces to it. We're gonna be doing the Hot One challenge. Me and Tenacious T. We'll probably be bullshitting, doing a shoot the shit episode, and just eating wings and doing these hot sauces and see how it goes this time around. So if you want to be live on there, Mark with the Mic on Twitch, I'll have all the updates and times available on my Instagram. So Mark with the Mic on Instagram. So again, follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, or Mark with the Mic. Follow our Facebook pages, the Wrestling Link and the Wrestling Babble. We are very active on there, very high with the news and everything like that. So definitely, and then follow the discussions as well. And then check out our other casts. It Gets Better, I Swear, and the Wrestling Babble, our weekly podcast, and then our monthly. We have the Morphin Cast, our Gamer Rage podcast, Shell Shock, and the Morphin Cast. I said Morphin. Oh, not a Trekkie. There you go.
Do it.
We are doing new episodes for Not a Trekkie and Shell Shock this week, so stay tuned for those as well. And also remember, follow the Jinkies.
He's hungry.